to UFOs. A national organization is eyeing Nevada for mysterious activity in the skies.
Now, the town of Ely lies near the center of the case, and investigators think that mining and maybe even electrical power may play a key. In fact, they tell us sightings are increasing all across the nation near power installations and mines. And, of course, that makes Nevada a hotbed of UFO activity.
Mark Easter is the head of the state wing for MUFON, the Mutual UFO Network.
We now have a strike team.
It's Easter's job to do the boots on the ground in UFO sightings throughout Nevada. He has to separate possible fact from fantasy, and he says people who see objects in the sky are not always happy with his findings.
And the reason being is we follow a code of ethics. We're going to tell you. We try to identify.
Easter says 95% of sightings can be explained as man-made or naturally occurring phenomena. It's the 5% that we should wonder about. So what is out there?
I don't know what it is. I don't profess to know what it is. I don't blow smoke.
Easter says more and more in this high-tech age, common everyday people are shooting video of very uncommon activity in the skies. For instance, this video, shot in a location he refuses to divulge to protect the person who shot it. You see an orb clearly moving across the night sky. The trees come into the foreground to give it some scale. Or this video, from the same location, different date. This is almost the holy grail of sorts, because it clearly shows a UFO zigzagging. Therefore, it's not a plane, helicopter, or swamp gas. Easter says this evidence lies in the 5%.
This puts it up a notch when you have physical evidence. That's what we always look for, is we need to have the tangible evidence to take an investigation farther.
And even science is taking a kinder view of the UFO phenomenon.
I have to say, I think that there is life outside of Earth. And I think there may be intelligent life outside of Earth in our galaxy or in another galaxy.
But Ruby is quick to point out factors against our being able to effectively talk to an alien are huge. He says to have their technology, they would have probably had to have been around for millions of years. Humans, by contrast, only about 10,000.
And so the likelihood that civilizations are going to be synced up and at a point where they can talk to each other is really, really slim.
That's presuming the objects are of extraterrestrial origin. A case that is seeing UFO activity to this day is ongoing near Ely, and the witnesses know they saw something. They just don't know what.
It looked to me like one large object with just all these lights on it. And it was just like, I guess you could say maybe cigar shaped.
Then all of a sudden it just disappeared. And I went to Sean, did you see that? He asked me the same thing, did you see that? And, yeah, what the hell was it?
I've been around Air Force bases. I've watched F-14s take off, and then they'll swing their wings in and then kick in their afterburners. These things are just outrun them in a heartbeat.
No one mentions little green men or abductions. These are just normal people who were frightened by lights in the sky that they can't explain. And no one else seems to be able to explain them yet either.
Now, if you want more information about MUFON or how to report a sighting, just go to our website, ktbn.com, and you click on the Links and More tab. MUFON is a kind of a different, interesting organization with a lot of former NASA types and engineers and scientists who are involved, and they explain all of that on their website.
Do they get reports of a lot of sightings?
Yeah, they do, and their database is open to everyone. You can file a report there about something you've seen. You can go and check on any report. You can check all the backgrounds of anybody who's involved with the organization. There's some very reputable people.
Have to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bill.